All right, Module 1, Lesson 15, homework help. We'll continue with division. All right, here we have draw a place value disk and to use a chart to solve it, and also use the algorithm on the side. So I'm going to go ahead and start off dividing this into 4 parts. You might be saying, oh, that's 5 parts. Okay, but I'm going to be using the first part for my place value, the disks that we have 9/10. Okay, so I'm going to divide them into 4. So I can go 1, 1, 1, 1. I can do it again. 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, and I'm left with a remainder. So I'm going to take this remainder. I'm going to move it over to the hundreds, and I'm going to make it into 10 hundredths. 10 hundredths. All right. And I am going to divide again by 4. 1, 2, 'All right, and then I have 2 left over, so I'm going to take those 2, one at a time. And then I'm going to pass those out. Also, I can see, hopefully you can see also, that there are 1, 2, 3, 4 rows already of 5. So we can put them in rows of 5 in each section. All right, so how does that translate into the algorithm? Here's our answer, by the way. 2, 2, 5. Our decimal there. All right, so we start off with using all 4. We used 4 of the, 8 of the discs in the 10th place. And we had 1 left over. I'm doing that on purpose. So that was our second one. Our second one, you see the 2 over here. We use the 8 over here. Okay, so now we're going to put a 0 here and bring down a 0. That's going to be 10. Closest one without going over again is 8. So we're going to subtract 8. Get a 2 when we subtract, but this was the second one. We know that from this number right here. Okay, so these gray numbers are the only thing that can go up here. All right, so we have 20, and hopefully you see right here that this is the closest one. So we're going to subtract 20, we get a 0, and it's the 5th one. So we put a 5 up there. So our answer is 0.225 or 225 thousandths. All right, moving on. Here I've already done the 5. All right, so first up, we're going to look at the 9 in the ones place. Hopefully you see that our 5 is the closest thing without going over. 10 would be too much. So we can only subtract 5. Okay. So we're going to get 4. Going to bring down the 8. And what are we putting in our... We're going to put the 1 because it's the first one in our skip counting. I put our 0. Now we do 48. Closest one would be 45 down here. So I'm going to grab my 45. Always a difficult one. 45. I'm going to subtract it. I'm going to get a 3. And which one is it? Well, if I skip count to the 45, or if you already know it, since it's the last one, it's the 9th one. That goes up here. Now we're going to draw a 0, bring it down. Now we have 30. Hopefully you see the 30 already. I'm going to subtract that 30. And since the 30 was number 6, we're going to duplicate that 6 and put it up there. So our answer is 1 and 96 hundredths. All right, so I'm going to do the problems that are not in the homework. Hopefully I can do it. I have like 1 minute. All right. I've already skip counted. This one's going to be 8, closest one without going over. Going to leave me with 1, and then I bring it down to 2. I'm going to have the 12, and I have a 0. Now, how do I know which one to go on top? This is my 4th, so that goes here. And this is my 6th, so that goes here. All right, now we have 91. And don't forget that you can add zeros after it, divided by 8 if we need to. All right, we're going to know where this one's the first one is going to be a 1. How do I know? Because that's the closest to 9. Now I have 11. And again, I can take away only 8. There's another one, my decimal. All right, to subtract, I have 3. Now I'm going to put a 0. Bring down the 0. Closest one to 30 is 24. This is too much, so it's 24. So that leaves a 6, and my 24 is my third 3 times 8 is 24. Okay, so I'm going to write another 0. Now I have 60, and I have 56. All right. I'm using 56, which is 4, 5, 6, 7. Put a 7 there. It'll leave me 4. Gonna put another 0 in the thousands place. And then I have the 40 right here, which is my 5th one. Okay, I'm going to subtract that. And that leaves me with the 0. So my answer is 11 and 375 thousandths. All right. Bonus word. I know that was fast. Hopefully that's helpful. Know your multiplication or look it up. It's okay as long as you do the skip counting on the side. Do the skip counting first. Multiplication, or actually bonus word is going to be skip count. So it's 2 words, skip count. Use both of them. All right.